Hello and welcome to my tarot corner. I want to thank everyone who decides to stay, and I do want to explain something about my English. As most of you probably noticed, my English is not my mother tongue, and sometimes I get stuck, and I apologize for that. So bear with me and thank you for your patience. So what I wanted to do today was check two rumors. So the first rumor is regarding Meghan and Harry being recorded in New York fighting over the christening of Lilibet, whether or not it should be in England. Apparently Meghan wanted it to be in England, and Harry decided that it shouldn't be in England because of the animosity that they have with the family. And they were arguing about it, probably even fighting about it. And because they were wired all the time that they were in their New York, during the New York visit, they were taped fighting. I'm going to use a deck that is called Viceversa, and this deck is special in the way that every card has two sides, and we have the positive side and we have the negative side, and that is why I'm turning the cards when I'm shuffling, because I want to get the negative side as well as the positive side. So, and this time it's just how the cards comes out. So let's start. First I'm going to clear the cards. One more clearing. And now I'm going to ask the question. So, did Harry and Meghan have a fight on record in New York, where Harry and Meghan recorded fighting in New York? I've had a few cards falling out. Get them back. Where Harry and Meghan recorded fighting during the New York trip. Where Harry and Meghan recorded fighting during the New York visit. Where Harry and Meghan recorded fighting during the New York visits. So now I will cut the cards. This time I'm going to do a 5-card spread to get the story around it. And our first card is the World card. So the need for perfection, just to make it clear, this is the upright, this is the negative, okay? And I'm not turning it over, because in these cards I'm going to take the upright card. So they wanted everything to be perfect. That's one part of their everything that they do, and everything that Meghan does. She has this perfectionist and the need that to be perfect, and that everything will be perfect, and the fact that Lilibet christening will not be in the UK is not a part of the being perfect, because if they want, this is something that she wanted, this is something that was supposed to be. So the next card is the devil, and that is the devil in the upright, okay, and that is the devil in the reverse. And the devil, of course, is doing everything in negatively aspecting everything. And when the devil comes out, we're speaking about all of the darkness. We're speaking about addictions. We're speaking about all of the urges, submission to urges. We're speaking about neglect. We're speaking about loss of control. So it is apparent that during their during the New York visit, there was a loss of control, and this argument that was caught on camera, on wire, was some kind of losing control, because they knew that they were wired, and still they had this argument, and still they had these other people listening in to their arguments and quarrels. And this is submission to urges. This is loss of control. This is lies, wrong advices, misleading, shackles. And this is, of course, making the world card and the cards afterwards as very negatively aspected. And when the world card is negatively aspected, it is someone who is having hard time to accept that things are not perfect. The perfectionism is going overboard. This is someone who has difficulties in getting out of his boundaries, and okay, so let's see what our next card is. And our next card is the Magician. There are 3 cards that are major arcana. This is quite amazing, but this is the Magician in the reversed position. This is not the upright. This is the upright, and this is the Magician in his reverse position. And when the Magician comes in the reverse position, he is negatively aspected, and of course he is negatively aspected because he is near the devil. And the Magician, that is usually someone who has the possibility of creating from nothing, who usually has intuition, knows what's right to do. But when it comes negatively aspected, we're talking about lack of communication, we're talking about being egotistical, manipulative, confusion, fear to act. And this is when we're talking about Harry and Meghan being arguing and not even caring that they are wired. It is very much indicative that there is a lack of communication between the both of them. My next card is another major arcana as I see it, and it's the Chariot, and it's the Chariot in the reverse position. Now, when the Chariot comes in the upright position, it is don't give up on your dreams, okay? It is assertive, it is don't give up for any price, but it is here negatively aspected, and it is also an animus card. An animus card is a card that is indicative for a very sick relationship. When an animus card appears in a relationship spread, we're talking about some can call it twin flame, okay? When it is a good relationship. When it is a bad relationship, we're talking about people that cannot accept or cannot release their past. Now we have here 4 major arcana, so this is something major. Now, when the chariot comes in the negative aspected way, it speaks about quarrels. It speaks about disagreements. It speaks about one-sided, destructive love. It speaks about abusing a power, abusing a role. So I asked about quarrels, and I got the quarrels card. So I have no doubt that there was a quarrel, there was a fight, and that fight was out of control. That fight was completely about the perfect world that they imagined and that they didn't get. That fight was about urges that cannot be fulfilled, and that fight was about also unable to manifest their wishes and their wants, being unable to create. When we have the magician in the upright, this is a person that can create everything because he has all the elements and he can create whatever he wants. He can bring his ideas from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. But when it comes upside down, this person cannot create. And we see that they cannot create. We see that because they up until now, they did not create anything. So we're talking about a very, very destructive relationship. We're talking about quarrels that that this is not the first quarrel. They have a lot of quarrels. There are a lot of disagreements, and we're talking about a very bad relationship for both of them. My next card is a pentacle card, and it is a court card. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is usually, we call her the shopkeeper. She came here upside down, so this is negatively aspected in many ways, because, as I said, it is also negatively aspected because of the devil. But when we have the Queen of Pentacles, she is the one that wants everything to be stable even in the face of changes. She especially, we're talking about financial stability. We're talking about property, about being completely stable and reaching her financial goals. Now, when we got her upside down, negatively aspected, we're speaking about someone who is afraid of change, adheres to whatever he has, someone who has trust issues, and very possessive, suspicious, and this is another anima card. So we have here the animus, an animus card and an anima card. This is a male destructive love, and this is a female destructive love. So both of them are in this very destructive relationship according to the cards. The underlying energy here is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is a card that here it is upright. No, it's not upright. This is the upright, and this is the reversed. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card that speaks about disappointments. Even if it's in the upright, it is still disappointments, because this is someone who is looking at the tree of the Pentacles. He's looking at it, he's waiting for it, but he is disappointed because he hasn't gotten what he wanted. He looks at the reality of what he's supposed to get, and he's not satisfied. And even in the upright position, it speaks about ending relationships. It speaks about someone who might even change his work, okay? And when we're speaking about the negative aspect, because it is negatively aspected, we speak about fear of failure, especially in money matters, avoidance, stopping in one place, bad choices, and paying the price for past mistakes. And this is the energy that is underlying this whole reading. So, did they quarrel in New York? Yes. Was it about Lilibeth christening? I'm not sure.